Hi guys, it's bad news on my engine oil leaks here that I found out yesterday. As you guys can see, when I cleaned up my engine after the oil change and checking up and all that for my tune-up on my 980 Eclipse here, and check it out, guys. I finally found out where exactly the oil leaks starting coming out from. We all thought it's coming out from the oil pan gasket and the oil pan uh, oil pump, right? I thought it was around this gap right here from the oil pan gasket, but obviously it's not. The oil start dripping from inside of this timing cover, the black part right there, and it's dripping right in the middle of this right here, where the bolts right there. See that timing cover bolts? Yeah, it's leaking behind here, and it leaks down, and it leaks down here, and it leaks out here at the, and then we all thought, is the gap between the oil pan gasket and the oil pan and the oil pump. So obviously it's not. The leak started from the inside of the oil pump, inside of the timing cover. So it's obviously inside of the timing components, and that's why I saw some oil around here too. So it's obviously the oil coming from inside of the timing cover. And right now, um, I don't really know exactly where's the oil coming out from, but to what I'm guessing, to what I'm guessing right now is it could be a number of reasons. Possibility could be when uh, I installed the oil pump on, and I know I taught it right and everything on the bolts, and I put anaerobic sealing, everything done right, unless I didn't put enough sealant, or I didn't, one of the bolt didn't taut right or something. It could be at this point. I can't say it's no one fault. It could be anybody's fault. It could be the it could be the machinist that done my engine before he gave it to me. He didn't seal the front man seal good or something. It could be me leaving the engine before I install it to crank it up. I leave the engine for like over a year or so until I can have it together. And it could be the one of the mechanic that installed my engine back together. So at this point, it's like it could be anyone's fault. Okay, I'm not trying to take it all out on the bad mechanic that does a job on putting my engine back together for me to install it. They did some other bad things too, so I wouldn't recommend anyone to pay any street mechanic to do their engine ever. Like this, that was my first time, and it's gonna be my very last time. I would never hire any street mechanic. I would rather do it by myself after I done a lot of research and fully research. I really positive uh, confidence to rebuild my engine. Then I'll do it by myself. But other than that, I'm not gonna hire or pay anyone that I don't really know. So same as you guys, if you don't really know someone, just don't pay them to do your engine rebuilding or anything like that. Um, Especially the timing part side. The timing side is really important. It really needs uh, a experienced mechanic to set the timing belts and all that to redo the timing. Um, but that's what I would recommend. So I wouldn't recommend any street mechanic or anybody that doesn't really do this job often, because a certified mechanic, they done this a lot of time over the year, and they got experience. They know how to set it. They know every they've done a lot of different kind of engines, so they kind of know the basic how to do the timing part here. But so I just found out the main reason where's the leak, the main place where the leak was starting at. The leaks is starting from inside of the timing cover. So obviously what it could be a number of reasons. It could be when the machinist uh, install my piston and all that together, they seal the front main seal up here, right in the middle of the crank inside. It's like all the way in there. Um, it could be he didn't put any RTV seal or anything like that. And I don't know if it does need RTV or any kind of seal to do that job, but or it could be me leaving the engine out for so long and it's dried up and it cracked on the seal or something. And it could be my oil pan, my oil pump is defected. It could be when I install the oil pump on. Uh, I don't think I remember I put any RTV sealing around the middle of the oil pan. I mean the middle of the oil pump. The middle of the oil pump has the O-rings and it has a seal right there where the front main seal, like the front main seal is inside the engine, and then the oil pump has a seal also, and then the crankshaft sprocket, but that doesn't have a seal. So it's got a leak somewhere around the oil pump seal or the front main seal on the engine. It couldn't be no water pump or anything like that, and it couldn't be any timing components like idler pulley, anything like that. Like those bolts don't even attach to the oil of the engine, so I don't think there's any oil coming out from those hoses, but only the oil pumps hose uh, and the uh, uh, and the front main seal. That's why it's leaking out, and it's leaking out to the timing cover. And there shouldn't be any oil inside of around the inside of the timing cover there. It shouldn't be any oil around there because it's all just timing belts and hourly pulley and all that, and they should be clean without any oil around that part, which is uh, which is in the middle of this right here, all the way down there. I don't see any oil on the timing belts at all. When I checked it above here and around, when I took this cover out to check for oil or anything like that, those cams up here, there's no oil leaks on the seal either. But I do notice about, I don't know if this is true or not, but the but the timing belts, uh, I don't know if this is right or not. The timing belts, to me, it looks like it's kind of crooked, but it could be, it could be this is how it is. But look at it, there's a line right there. That's the line of the timing belts, and I can't really let you guys see all the way inside here, like on the other side of the timing belt. So I don't know how the timing belt sits right on the cam shaft right here. Um, so you see that line right there? I don't know if it's right or not because the timing belt is like started the line from there instead of from all the way out here. So I'm not sure if they the mechanic installed the timing belt on correctly or not, and I don't know if this is normal or not. But to me, the timing belt is crooked. It's like, it's not lined up. It's like install it in there more than out here. You see that? So um, I can I can't really see in there unless I take out the timing cover to see where exactly the timing belt ends in there. Is it like all the way over to the cam sprocket or not? I don't know. I'm gonna have to uninstall the timing cover to really check on the timing part down there too. Um, uh, I can't really do it now. Um, so the car have to be driving temporary, drive like this on the road, uh, so I can go back to school and work just for now, temporary. But a little bit oil leaks like this wouldn't be much of a problem because there's a lot of people has like even worse oil leaks than my engine are out there. Um, so, but it is dangerous. But the lucky thing is the oil leak is not leaking on my timing belt. So that's something, I'm comfortable with. I don't, that's something that I guess I can live with driving it, but I'm gonna have to drive it really slow, you know, like under 225 RPM, and going under like speed limit too if I have to, and avoid the highway for a while, for a long time, until I fix this problem. And so I mean, and I'm still waiting to pass inspection. The last time I done inspection, they didn't notice about the oil leak, so I guess they're okay with it, got away with it, because it's not like a bad oil leaks or anything. But it takes like 1 quart of oil every 2 days, I guess. Like if I drive like back to work, to school or work, like 15-20 minutes ride, then it took me like around 2 days to fill up like half bottle or a bottle of oil. So it's not that much. It's probably like $20 a bottle of oil every week, on top of my gas. And it's been wasting gas, and this is not wasting gas problem. The wasting gas is my exhaust system has a leak because I didn't tighten it down, and I didn't install a gasket on. I tried to went to inspection, but obviously can't get away with it. They find out there's a leak, so I told them, I just forgot to put the gasket on. So now I'm went back and installed a gasket on the exhaust with this tune up. And I'll talk a little bit about that later. Um, but if I want to do it by myself with this timing part, I'm gonna have to do really um, a fully research for myself and ask people around, asking a mechanic around before I do it. And if I have that kind of money um, saving up, so I can find me a good mechanic, certified mechanic out there, whoever really knows how to do the timing part, and I'll hire them, I'll pay them to do it. But as far as you know, uh, fixing this problem, the oil leaks here, um, I'm thinking about doing it like I park it like maybe within a month or two, or whenever I'm not busy. I'll park it and I'll probably tear it out. I'm gonna uh, uninstall this part up here, like the motor mount. All of these belts gonna be off. The power steering gonna lose down. Took take out all the belts, the separate belt, and uninstall this timing cover out. Then I should see, oh well, after I have to install this crank bolt right here out, and I have to go to like AutoZone somewhere to hire a tool to take this crank pulley off. Then I can uninstall the timing cover. And after I uninstall the timing cover, I can see exactly where the oil leaks is at in there by the oil pump, and I'll I'll find out if I can solve the problem after that, and see if what you guys uh, suggest, you know, suggest me to do after that, and uh, and I'll see if I can fix that problem, or I should go to a mechanic, let them readjust the timing part, because the timing part is hard. I mean, especially when my first rebuild. I mean, everyone has problem on the very first rebuild anyway, so that includes me. There's gonna be like variety of problems, but this is like one of the big problems. If you end up getting to this problem, uh, this is like something major. Really knew a certified mechanic to do to redo the timing. If it ever, if you know, if things get out of hand and if ever get to this part, then that's how it is. That's what it's gonna be. So, oh well. Um, I'm going to just temporary driving the car, uh, but not much. I don't think I'm gonna be driving this car much. Um, And if I can sell it, that'll be even better. You know, I'm trying to sell it too after this, I guess. Um, but I don't want to sell my car to anyone like, you know, having oil leaks like this. You know, feels kind of, well, you know what I mean. But anyway, let's get back talking about finishing up this tune-up video. This is like one of the last part. This is like the last part of the video, showing you guys uh, my tune-up on my 98 Eclipse here. So basically, this tune-up is not quite done yet, but I'm gonna have to finish. I'm gonna next thing I'm gonna install all the new spark plugs in, and I'm gonna go buy some new two more separate belts. There's only two separate belts for this engine. I'm gonna buy new belts out here, and see what else. Oil filter and oil already changed it. So basically, that's the only next two things I should do is getting uh, two new belts, um, changing all the spark plugs, and clean everything else under the engine. About the oil pressure sensor, I bought it from Napa, so right now it's leaking, and so I will have to, because that part I bought, the oil pressure sensor, is like a year warranty. So I'm just gonna wait like a few months. Then I'm gonna take it to Napa to have it change me a new one, because that one is like defective. That's why it has oil leaks out to the connection in the back. You guys saw that too. But that'll be within a few months before I return back to Napa to get me a new one and reinstall a new one by myself. But so yeah, guys, the videos to uninstall and install the spark plug will be a different video. Okay, it's not gonna be on this video. And also the video showing you guys how to uninstall and reinstall the both of the belts out here. It's gonna be a different videos. Okay, so well, the timing part is gonna be a little bit hard, because if I do it by myself, I'm gonna have to take out the motor mount so I can lower the timing side, this side down. So people usually do that. Some people don't need to because they're used to it. But you really need to lower this side of the engine down so you can kind of see, you know, the timing size over here, so you can do it. But I don't know if I would need to. If I come to that, I would probably just need to take out um, the motor mount, and then take out the timing cover and the crank pulley. Then I can just see it there. But to work on it, I don't know. uh, yeah, maybe we can work on it, but I just need like a jack. It's gonna have a jack right here to hold this oil pan up to level it, because if this side of the engine is lower down, then it's gonna look, you know, I wouldn't have any space to work if this lower down. So it just need the motor mount out, and the motor mount is out. I need a jack to hold the oil pan level like that. Then I can just work it from there. Uh, yeah, then I can just see it from here and work on it. But to lower it down, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think you can fix anything if this side is lower down, because it's gonna be narrow, more narrow than right now. So, well, I'm just gonna check all my fluids right, um, and change my spark plugs. Getting new belts out here and change all them two belts, and I should be done with this tune up, guys. So let's kind of clean up for now, and see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please watch my other video to finish this tune up, changing my spark plug, and the video on installing the new separate belts. Okay, all right, guys, it's me, Young Leo Akio. Thanks for watching my channel, Auto Modifier Sport channel. Signing out for now.